So what's the point of natural disasters? Calamity, devastation, destruction, destitution, suffering, affliction, woe, pestilence, famine, and the sword. Well, obviously, to get your fucking attention, because too many are not listening or listening to the wrong voices of deception and lies. So they fail to hear the cries even though they got eyes but refuse to see. What has occurred so far is validation for proof of claim is just mild whispering to sober you up, because the NZ government and the Maori government and all in between riding the fence are not listening, and they won't listen until they get fucked hard enough in the fence broken and torn down, because they are stiff-necked, obstinate, and rebellious ass. The Maori so-called of today, present, do not predominantly represent the Maori of yesterday past. The old order has been usurped, but we will restore it by force and implement the new world order. Continue from the old. So these benign birth pangs or contractions are just mild preliminaries before the malignant start to peak, hot and real spicy, just the way I like it, because I got the match and I will strike it. So it starts here, Aotearoa, the realm of Rangiatir, and it spreads from here out to the other continents and nations of the world. Why here? Because I'm here. My Ariki Tupuna put me here with my Maori, Waka Papa, and Viking ancestry, and I have warned you all about Takanga long enough, but you did not take heed. So because Takanga is meant to be implemented here first, therefore the edict that I decree, and I as we shall be here with judgment first. But it will spread there like cancer and like a pathogen, but only this is our immunologic response, because the immunity of the world system is compromised in a full day. So we will bring the specialized cells to clean up, and we will multiply, duplicate, replicate, and create from the stem cells. Why validation for proof of claim? I told you, because otherwise you won't listen and you won't know why. So now you all have no excuse. This is not a drill. I told you years ago the writing is on the wall, but so many love to play with words and law because you love war. So we will bring Takanga law to you hardcore and more, but from the other end because you love it up the arse. Sure. Speaking of ours, wasn't it the ass that once spoke to someone because they refused to listen? Bruh. Yeah, so after the silence comes the mild whispering, then will be a stern voice of violence, then there will be a shout to let it all out, because these are the things we can do without. So come on! There is no birth without death, there is no peace without war, there is no light without dark, there can be no newer until the old is obsolete, and no empire must fall before a new empire is built and established. I have given you the order of what shall be, and it is and shall be. That's enough words as a reminder. Too many are quick to forget, too many scoffers and mockers, but they shall be forgotten and they shall be mocked and scoffed, and we shall see who is laughing while I am bathing in bliss after the blitz. As much as I crave, I have left my sword. I have vowed not to shed blood, but that vow does not extend to those whose swords and garments crave to be bathed in blood. So that vow paradoxically is to shed blood for peace, because we are one. So although my hands are clean, yet they are dripping already with hardcore war, because I am a sword that cuts and divides, hacks and slice like an axe and knife, with facts and life to end stacks of strife. You don't like that, not comfortable with those words, not palatable. Well, I won't mention other gods, angels, and demons who specialize in warfare and bloodshed, but even the loving Bible of Wallawai on the flip side of the new covenant says in Rev 16:12-15, his eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns, and he had a name written that no man knew but he himself, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the word of YVH, and the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean, and out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of Almighty God. It is what it is. I love to drink fine wine, to make water into wine, and save the best for last. So sober the fuck up. Until next time.